Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heaters franchise, here number 1. Last episode, we got swept in the doubleheader by the Grathers 6-5 and 6-3 because of some blown leads by the bullpen, which basically confirmed our fears that we weren't going to be making the playoffs this year, as we're now 5-7 on the year with a negative run differential. With that in mind, we made some roster moves at the end of the episode before this final doubleheader of the season here. We got rid of 2 players. We got rid of left fielder Slapper Glute and brought in former Wide Loads outfielder Olaf Bierson. And we also got rid of reliever Dur Neverwalker, who lived up to his name. He never walked anybody, but we needed the money back. So we replaced him with long reliever former Platypi pitcher Chance Lauderbury. With that, we come into today's matchup. It's a doubleheader against the Beewolves, our final doubleheader of the season, after which we'll have 2 more games against singular opponents. On the mound for the 7-6 Beewolves is Beavis Ortiz in Game 1. 1-1 with a 3.63 ERA and a 1.33 whip, and on the mound for us it is Jamison Cole, the rookie. 1-0 with a 6.30 ERA and a 1.90 whip as we come into this game at 5-7. Batting lineup will send out there today, leading off rookie catcher William Donovan. He is locked in, followed by left fielder Olaf Bierson. Then it's third baseman Theodore Stiffner, first baseman Alan Hinton batting 4th, Jesus Gold batting 5th at shortstop, Ray's Rufo 10th in right field, he is batting 6th. Dion Bass is at second base, he's batting 7th. Bolt Bolter is locked in center field, he'll bat 8th, and Jamison Cole, the pitcher, will bat number 9. Let's get it on. Beagles, of course, still have a chance to make the playoffs here if they win out. Or even if they lose one game, they also have a good shot of making it. I believe 9 is the minimum number of wins you need to get in this year, just based on how the rest of the conference is doing. And if you can get to 10, yeah, you're pretty much set. So the Beagles win their final 2-3 games, 2 of them against us. They'll be sitting pretty. Beagles still in the fight for the division. I mean, we technically are as well, but we'd have to win out and hope for a lot of things to go our way, and that generally isn't what happens in these kinds of series, from past experience. Freddie Knox leading off for the Beagles today. Second baseman hitting .342 with 7 RBIs on the year. He'll take on rookie Jamison Cole in his 3rd start. Right-hander making his final start of the year, 1-0 with a 6.30 ERA and a 1.90 whip. In his 2 previous starts, he's only thrown 5 innings in each, giving up 7 earned runs, 14 hits, 2 walks, 2 homers, a hit batsman, 5 walks, and 10 strikeouts. Batting average against on the year for Cole is .359. Dribble down and in is low to Knox, and here's the lineup for the Beewolves. After Freddie, it is shortstop Gina Torrens, who is locked in. Then it is first baseman Hanley Dexter, the utility player, giving Kobe Kingman a day off. Batting 4th is left fielder Buster Biggs. He's locked in. Batting 5th, right fielder Billy LeBlanc. Batting 6th, catcher Johnson Swanson. Batting 7th, rookie center fielder Hayden Wynn. Batting 8th, third baseman Bertha Banks. And batting 9th is the pitcher Beavis Ortiz. Fastball up high to Knox. 2-0 the count from Cole. Cutter down and away is Chop the second. Charging his base. He'll barehanded the first. 1 down. Gina Torrens up next, hitting .396 on the year, 2 homers, 9 RBIs on the season. Fastball low, ball 1. Change of away is outside, 2-0 the count. Curveball up and in, ripped up the middle on the ground, base hit for Torrens, as she'll keep her hot hitting going. She'll be on with a 1-out single. I'll bring up utility player Hanley Dexter at first base today, hitting .333 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Cutter up and in on the first pitch is high. Throw down by Donovan. Not even close. Easy stolen base for Torrens. Gina's 4th stolen base of the year. She is 4 for 5 on the season. 1-0 count to Dexteras. Change it down and away. Strike called. 1-1. Fastball down and in. Strike called. 1-2 the count. Tough out activates for Dexteras. Curveball away. Outside runner goes for 3rd. Throw down is late. Another stolen base for Torrens, her 5th. She's now 5 for 6 on the year. 2-2 the count here to Dexteras. Cutter inside, misses, full count. Fastball up and in. Off the glove, runner coming home. Throw to the plate is late. Wild pitch scores a run on the walk, and that's the first walk today for Cole. 1-0 Beewolves. There's Buster Biggs hitting 346 with 3 homers and 10 RBIs as he's locked in. Down and in, runner goes on the first pitch, throw down by Donovan is late. Stolen base for Dexterez. Hanley's first steal of the season. He's 1 for 1. 1-0 the count. Ball middle in is ripped into right field by Biggs. That is another base hit. First and third now with 1 down. Here's Billy LeBoink, right fielder with high pitch active, hitting 244 with a homer and 10 RBIs on the season. Change it down and the way is low. Ball 1. Pushing it down and in. Grounded foul. Out of play. 1-1. Cutter away is outside. 2-1. Pick off the first. Nothing doing as Biggs back safely. The ball away. Strike called. 2-2. Change up at the knees. Chopped in front of the plate. Fair ball. Donovan fires the second. Oh, just late. But they do get the out at first as LeBoink doesn't run well. 2 down. Second and third now for Johnson Swanson. Catcher is RBI dud active, hitting 250 with a homer and 2 RBIs on the season. Fastball middle in. Strike called. 0-1. Change up in there at the letters. 0-2. Ball away. Fouled off. 0-2. Cutter down and in. Chased it low, strike 3. First punch up for Cole, and that ends the inning. 1 run scores, though, on a wild pitch walk by Jameson Cole. B-Wolves lead 1-0 to the bottom of the first. Donovan, Bierson, and Stiffner do up against Beavis Ortiz. Here's William Donovan, the rookie catcher. High pitch active, hitting 444 on the year with 2 homers, 3 RBIs. Solid rookie campaign so far. Facing Beavis Ortiz, the number 2 pitcher in the B-Wolves rotation, making his final start of the year. In his first 3, he went 1-1, 3.63 ERA and a 1.33 WHIP. 7 earned runs given up in 17 in the third innings pitched, so just under 6 innings to start. 16 hits surrendered, 1 homer, 1 hit batsman, 7 walks, and 19 strikeouts. Batting average against .250 on the year for Ortiz. Curveball down and in, low, ball 1. Fastball up and in is fouled off, 1-1. Curveball away, blooped into center field. That'll drop in for a hit as Donovan keeps his hot hitting going. Leadoff man on, and that'll bring up left fielder Olaf Bierson, batting 1,000 on the year. First time he's been seen in a while in the league. Came over from the Wide Loads organization. Signed up to replace Slapper Glute last episode. Curveball in there at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up is fouled off, 0-2 the count. Chased the fastball up and in strike 3. First punch out for Ortiz. 1 down, and that'll bring up third baseman Theodore Stiffner back in the lineup after missing the last 3 games due to a wrist injury. Hitting 405 with 4 homers and 14 RBIs. Sorry, the last 2 episodes he's missed. He missed the last 2 games. Heater inside, misses, ball 1. Heater in there, high, 2-0. Curveball down, grounded back to Ortiz. Easy play to second 1, knocks the first. Double play, and that ends the inning. To the second, it's 1-0. Win, Banks and Ortiz, bottom of the lineup up for the B-Wolves. Here's rookie center fielder Hayden Wynn, hitting only 200 on the year. Ball down and in on the first pitch is low, ball 1. Fastball up, foul back, 1-1. Change at middle of the plate, driven by Wynn to center field, hung it to him, and that is long gone off the batter's eye. First career home run for center fielder Hayden Wynn as the B-Wolves double up. It is 2-0. You can't hang it to anybody, even if they're a crappy hitter. There's Bertha Banks, the third baseman, hitting 240 with a homer and 4 RBIs as Cole is now tense. Got her away on the first pitch, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Change up, popped up, shallow left center. Gold going out for it. Shortstop is there. Puts it away for the first out. Next up is pitcher Beavis Ortiz, hitting 2 for 7 on the year with 2 RBIs. Not a bad pitcher's line there. Fastball up and in high, ball 1. Cutter down, low, 2-0. Curveball away, outside, 3-0. Fastball down the way, low, ball 4. Second walk today for Cole. Runner at first, one down for Freddie Knox, so for 1 today. Grounded out the second, his first time up. Change up and away in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Curveball middle in, fouled off, 0-2. Cutter away, outside, 1-2. Receiver up and in. One hopper to second. Oh no, line to second. Base picks it out of the air, 2 down. That'll bring up Gina Torrens, who singled and scored a runner first time up. She's 1 for 1 today. She also stole 2 bases. Scored on a wild pitch. Fastball inside, strike called, 0-1. Change it down and in, low, 1-1 on the check. Cutter up, high, 2-1. Fastball way outside, 3-1. Ball up and in, fouled off. Full count now. Fastball inside, fouled off. We'll do it again as runners are going with the pitch. Change it down and in, low, ball 4. Third walk today for Jamison Cole. First and second, 2 down for Hanley Dexter's, who walked and drove in a run on that walk. Receiver down on the first pitch, low, ball 1. Change it up. Check swing strike, 1-1. Cutter middle plate, driven by Dexteras to left center field, hit pretty well. Bolter tracking it out of room, leaps, makes the catch at the wall as that saves a home run. Nice play by Bolter. Bottom 2, it is 2-0. Hinton, Gold, and Rofo do up. First baseman Alan Hinton do up here in the second, hitting .364 with 4 homers, 9 RBIs. A bit of a cold slump here for Hinton, only batting 1 for his last 10. Fastball low, ball 1. Curveball in the dirt, check swing, good take, 2-0 the count. Fastball at the knees, check swing, strike called, 2-1. Curveball at the knees, line to left center field by Hinton as that is down for a hit. Cut off by Wynn, that'll save extra bases. Leadoff man on again here for the Heaters. Next up, shortstop Jesus Gold, hitting .357, 2 homers, 5 RBIs on the year for Jesus. Slider low, ball 1. Fastball away, misses, 2-0 the count. Forkball at the knees, popped up by Gold off the end of the bat to center. Win in a few steps is there. Puts it away for the first out. Next up, center right fielder Ray's Rufo. He's tense, hitting .288 with a homer, 5 RBIs. Even in a colder slump than Hinton was. Slider inside, strike called, 0-1. Rufo, I believe, is 0 for his last 12. Heater away, called a strike, 0-2. Fastball down, fouled off, 0-2. Fastball up and away, chopped to third. Charging his Banks, barehanding it to first. 2 down as Rufo's retired. Hitting in scoring position for second baseman Dion Bass, hitting .244 with a homer and 2 RBIs on the year. Heater inside, misses, ball 1. Heater away, strike called, 1-1. Slider inside, strike called, 1-2. Fastball away, skied by Bass to right center. That's hanging up for LeBoink. Billy makes the catch, and that will end the inning. To the third, it is still 2-0 B-Wolves. Biggs, LeBoink, and Swanson do up for the second time against Cole. Here's Buster Biggs, 1 for 1 today with a single. Fastball inside on the first pitch, check swing inside, ball 1. Cole back to neutral mojo, but he is already at 50 pitches. Change it blown inside, 2-0. Got her up and away, fouled off, 2-1. Receiver down in the way, low, 3-1. Ball down, strike called at the knees, full count now. Receiver up and in, chased it, strike 3, second punch up for Cole, 1 down. Next up, LeBoink, right fielder 0 for 1 today. High pitch still active. Change it down and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball down and in, low, 1-1. Ball away, outside, 2-1. Cutter down, fouled off, 2-2. Fastball inside, popped up. Cole off the mound to his left, there for it. Makes the catch in front of second base, 2 down. That'll bring up Jonathan Swanson, the catcher. 0 for 1 day for Johnson. Struck out his first time up. Receiver up on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Cutter away, outside, 1-1. Fastball away. Sky to right. Rufo back a few steps is there. Right fielder puts it away, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Cole. Bottom three, it is still 2-0. Bolter, Cole, and Donovan due up. Here's Volt Bolter, center fielder locked in, hitting .383, 4 RBIs on the season. Fastball in there, strike called, 0-1. Forkball fouled off by Bolter on the left side. Banks giving chase. She will run it down for the first out. Next up is Cole. Pitcher is hitless on the year. Fastball in there at the letters, 0-1. In there at the letters, 0-2. Fastball up and away, chopped to second. Backhanded by Knox to his right. 2 down. Base is empty for Donovan. Catcher singled and was erased on a double play his first time up. Heater in there, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up and away is fouled off. 0-2 the count. Forkball down line at the middle, base hit for Donovan as his hot hitting continues. He's 2-2 today. Back to still sitting there at first. No mojo increase. Gotta bring up Beerson, 0-1 with a strikeout. 1-2 now as a batter this season. Slider up and in high, ball 1. Curveball inside, 2-0 the count. Look out now, don't hang it. Fastball up, he chased it high as he pops it up. Broken bat to right center. Knox makes the catch, and that will end the inning. To the fourth, it is 2-0. Wynn, Banks, and Ortiz due up. Here's Wynn. Homered his first time up on a hang and changeup. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. Fastball down in the way. Fouled off, broken bat. We'll get new lumber for Wynn. 1-1 the count. Change up inside. Check swing misses. 2-1. Cutter down in the way is low. 3-1. Fastball down and in. Line at the middle on the ground. Base hit. 2-for-2 day for Wynn here. We'll be on with none down to start the inning, and that'll bring up Bertha Banks, 0-1. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Fouled off, 0-2. Change it down in the way, in the dirt. Good block there by Donovan. 1-2 the count. Cutter inside, ripped the first right at Hinton, who tags the runner, and that's an unassisted double play. 2 down, bases empty for Ortiz, who walked his first time up. Fastball away is outside, ball 1. Cutter inside, line to short, right at Gold, and that's one that's going to end the inning for Cole. Bottom 4, it's still 2-0. Stiffner, Hinton, and Gould due up. There's Theodore Stiffner, hard to line up for the Heaters here in the 4th, looking to break through. Stiffner grounded into a double play his first time up. He's 0-1. Heater away misses, ball 1. Heater down in the way, strike called, 1-1. Heater away, strike called, 1-2. Curveball down and in. Stiffner skies at left center field. Going over for it is going to be Wynn. I'll make the catch, 1 down. That'll bring up Alan Hinton, the first baseman. He singled his first time up. He's 1-for-1 today. Forkball in the dirt, ball 1. Heater down and in, strike call, 1-1. Forkball down in the way, grounded to second. At first base, Dexter is up the line, makes the play, 2 down. Base is empty for Gold, who's 0-for-1 today. Popped out his first time up. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-1. Heater away misses, 1-1. Fastball fouled back, 1-2. Forkball down, a sky to right field, hugging up for LeBlanc. That's a 1-2-3 inning there for Ortiz. To the 5th, it is still 2-0. Knox, Torrens, and Dexteres due up. There's Knox, 0-for-2 today. Fastball up in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Curveball at the knees, grounded to middle, base hit. Knox on with his, I believe, first hit today. Next up, Torrens, 1-for-1 with a single and a walk. Off first, nothing doing. Change it down and in the first pitch is low, ball 1. Cutter at the knees, strike call, 1-1. Fastball up and in. Inside, runner goes, throw down by Donovan. Late, stolen base for Knox. Freddie's 4th steal of the season. He's 4 for 4. 2 on the count to Torrens. Heater down and in. Grounded the first. Hinton backhands it cleanly. He'll take it himself. 1 down as the runner holds it second. Next up, Dexter is 0 for 1 with a walk and an RBI today. Curveball down and in on the first pitch inside. Ball 1. Four-seamer away. Grounded in the hole. Past the diving stiffener into left. That's a base hit. First and third now with 1 down. Next up, Biggs 1 for 2 with a single today. Change up inside. Called a strike at the knees. 0-1. Cutter up and in. Fouled off. 0-2 the count. Fastball way outside. 1-2. Curveball down and in. Rip foul. 1-2. Cutter down and away. Outside. 2-2. Change it down and in. Biggs out in front of it. Strike 3 swinging. Third punch out for Cole. 2 down in the inning, and that'll bring up LeBoink, who's 0 for 2. Four-seamer inside. Driven by LeBoink as that came over the middle of the plate to right center. And it is gone. 1 out away from getting out of a jam. And instead, Cole serves up a 3-run bomb to Billy LeBoink. His 2nd homer of the year, and that makes it 5-0 B-Wolves in the 5th. Johnson Swanson up next. He's 0 for 2 today as Cole is now tense again. Curveball hangs on the first pitch. That is ripped hard and foul. 0-1. Change up. Grounded to short. Gould to his right. Backhands it cleanly to first. In time to end the inning as Cole gets out of the 5th, but he does give up a 3-run homer to Billy LeBoink as the B-Wolves extend their lead here in Game 1 of the doubleheader. 5-0 as we're halfway home. 6-7-8 due up for the Heaters here in the 5th. There's Rufo 0 for 1 today. Curveball inside on the first pitch is skied to left center field. Back for it is Win. 1 down. Next up is Base 0 for 1 today with a fly out to right center. Fastball down the middle. 0-1 as Ortiz is now locked in. Curveball at the knees. Hitting hold of short. Backhanded cleanly by Torrens. In time to get Base. 2 down as he's now tense. That'll bring up Volt Bolter 0 for 1 today. Curveball up and in, line to right center field, and that's a base hit for Bolter as he gets his first hit of the year. Not first hit today, sorry. 1 for 2 today. 2 down, and that'll bring up the pitcher slot. Colby will pinch hit for him. Cole will exit after 5 innings. He gives up 7 hits, 3 walks, 5 earned runs, 2 homers, and he strikes out 3 batters. Not a good day for Cole at all. Coming off the bench to take a swing is going to be... second baseman Landon Ferris. He'll take the at-bat. Trying to get his first hit of the year. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-1. Runner goes. Fastball inside, strike called. Throw down by Swanson. Not in time to get Bolter as he steals second. Bolter's 6th steal of the year. He's 6 for 6. 0 for 2 count to Fair. Curveball at the knees. Skied to center. In there for it is Win, and he'll make the catch to end the inning. No need to double switch here as the pitcher slot batted last in the inning, although I could bring in Fair for base because he's not hitting well. And honestly, I think I might just do that next time out, so we'll be fine for right now, I guess. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go ahead and double switch. It's not like this game matters. We are going to bring in Huck and Duck as we take Dion Base out, as Fair will stay in the game to play second base. Win, Banks, and Ortiz do up here against Huck and Duck. Aiden Wynn, the rookie, 2 for 2 today. He's homered and singled. 2 for 2. As he'll face Huck and Duck, who's making his season debut. We've released him before he even threw a pitch this year, and now we've brought him back because, well, Valentina Johnson was struggling just as much as he would, so might as well have the cheaper option back. Heater down and in, strike called from Huck, 0-1, former Nemesis reliever. One of the later picks in the expansion draft is that curveball's fouled off, 0-2. Slider down and away in the dirt, 1-2. Fastball up, high, 2-2. Curveball down and away. Line to third, Stiffner dives, makes the nice catch to his left, 1 down. Next up, Banks, 0 for 2 today. Ball away in the first pitch, outside, ball 1. Four-seamer down and in, inside, 2-0. Slider up, ripped to right center field by Bertha Banks, and that is gone. Home run for Bertha, her second of the year, and that makes it 6-0 B-Wolves, as that's their third home run today. Second solo shot. That'll bring up Beavis Ortiz, 0-for-1 with a walk today. Four-seamer up in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Curveball up, fouled off, 0-2. Slider below the knees, in the dirt, 1-2. Fastball middle plate, grounded up the middle, base hit for Ortiz. His first hit today, he's 1 for 2. Puts him on with 1 down here in the 6th. Now to flip it over to Knox, 1 for 3 with a single and a stolen base today. Slider up and in, strike called, 0-1. Go down and away, chased it, 0-2. Fastball up, fouled off, 0-2, the count to Knox. Fastball down, fouled off, we'll do it again. Slider up and away, chased it outside, strike 3, first punch out of the year for Huck and Duck. 2 down, and that'll bring up Gina Torrens, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Ball down and in, check swing low, ball 1. Fastball down and away, strike call, 1-1. Fastball up and in, high, 2-1. Slider up and away, runner goes, strike called, throw down by Donovan. In time to get Ortiz as that ends the inning. His first attempt to steal this year ends in failure. Beavles get another run, though, on the solo home run by Bertha Banks. 6-0 to the bottom of the 6th. Donovan, Bierson, and Stiffner do up. Here's Donovan, 2 for 2 day with 2 singles. High pitch still active for the rookie catcher. Ortiz no longer locked in after getting caught stealing. Fastball into knees, 0-1. Forkball at the knees. Donovan skies it to right. It's right at LeBoink, 1 down. Next up, Bierson, 0 for 2 today. Popped out last time up. He's also struck out. Ortiz back to locked in. Curveball inside, strike called, 0-1. Fastball away, misses, 1-1. Slider at the knees, line at the middle, base hit for Olaf Bierson, and that is his first hit as a member of the Heaters. Bierson on with 1 down. And now to bring up the 3-hitter, Theodore Stiffner is 0 for 2. Stiffner flew out last time up. Fastball down and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up and in, line to first, right at Dexteris for the second out. 2 down, and that'll bring up Alan Hinton, 1 for 2 with a single. Flew out last time up. Heater inside, misses, ball 1. Heater away, misses, 2-0 the count. Fastball away in the third pitch, fouled off. That'll get out of play. 2-1 the count. Fastball at the knees, fouled off, 2-2. Curveball at the knees, lined by Hinton to right center field, but that'll hang up for win, and that'll end the inning. To the 7th, it is 6-0. Torrens, Dexteris, and Biggs do up. Hard lineup will face Huck and Duck. Here's Torrens, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk, as she's still locked in. She's also stolen 2 bases today. First pitch curveball up, that's high, ball 1. Slider at the knees, fouled off, 1-1. Curveball middle in, fouled off, 1-2. Fastball up, fouled off, we'll do it again. Receiver down and away. Check swing outside, 2-2. Slider down and in, low in the dirt, full count. Fastball middle of the plate, driven to center. Back forward bolter to the warning track. He's there. Makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is Dexteris, 1 for 2. Singled last time up. He's also walked and driven in a run. Onside walk. Curveball in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball away, fouled off, 1-1. Slider up and in, inside, 2-1. Fastball down and away, outside, 3-1. Fastball down and in, ball 4. First walk for Huck today. Now to bring up Buster Biggs, 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Slider away, outside, 2-0. Ball down and in the dirt, 3-0, off Donovan's glove, Dexter for second, safe. Advance on the pass ball, 3-0 the count. Pass ball up and away, strike called, 3-1. Slider middle of the plate, driven by Biggs to left field, and that is gone. Into the first row, and that is a home run for Biggs, his first today, 4th of the year, and that makes it 8-0 B-Wolves. Blink up next, 1-for-3 with a 3-run homer. Ball down on the first pitch, grounded up the middle, base hit. Huck and Duck now tense. Runner at first, 1 down. Here's Swanson 0-for-3 today. Fastball at the knees, line to first, right at Hinton, who tags the runner. That's his second unassisted double play of the day. 2 more runs on the home run by Biggs, though. 8-0 to the bottom of the 7th. Gould, Rufo, and then Huck and Duck due up. Here's Jesus Gold 0-for-2 today. Curveball middle in on the first pitch, grounded at the middle. Base hit for Gold, his first hit today. Jesus on to start the 7th for the Heaters as we look to get 1 run across. Next up, Rufo 0-for-2 today. Still tense. Curveball outside, strike called, 0-1. Here low, 1-1. Curveball up and in, grounded in a hole. Diving is Knox to make the stop. He'll fire to first, 1 down. Rufo retired again. Pitcher slot due up next. It's Huck and Duck. We will pinch hit for him. Coming off the bench to take a swing is going to be right fielder Marky Nubs Wubbles. Batting .500 on the year. Slider down in the way. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball hangs. Nubs Wubbles turns on it. Cracks it right center field. That is hanging up for Wynn, who will run it down on the warning track for the second out. Next up, Bolter. 1-for-2 today with a single. He's locked in. Fastball up and in, his fist at the left field, sinking, but Biggs is there to make the catch, and that'll end the inning. We are going to double switch off Rufo here, who's just not having a good day. We are going to bring in long reliever Chance Lauderbury as he'll take over on the mound. To the 8th, it is 8-0. Wynn, Banks, and Ortiz due up. Here's Wynn, 2-for-3 today. He's hit a solo homer and singled. Powers left-hander active here for Wynn. Facing Lauderbury. Lauderbury did get to pitch with the Platypi before he was released this year. He threw in 3 appearances. He's 0-1, a 6.75 ERA, and a 1.88 WHIP. He's given up 2 earned runs in 2 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, and a strikeout. Batting average against .300 on the year for Chance. Fastball down and away. Check swing strike, 0-1. Slider down and in. Chased it, 0-2. Without active. Change him away. Driven by Wynn to right field. Nubs Wubbles back a few steps. Makes the catch. 1 down. Next up is Banks, 1-for-3 with a home run last time up. Specialist active against her here. First pitch, change up and away, fouled off, 0-1. Fastball down and in, low, 1-1. Fastball down and in, chop to the mound. Fair behind him, bare hands it and fires, in time, 2 down. Next up is Ortiz, 1-for-2 with a single and a walk, a specialist active against him as well. Slider away, swung through it, 0-1. Change up and away, outside, 1-1. Fastball down and away, check swing strike, 1-2. Fastball up and in, inside, 2-2. Slider down, lined up the middle, knocked down by Lauderbury. It ricochets to Stiffner, who bare hands and fires, just late, infield single for Ortiz. 2 down, runner at first. Second hit today for Ortiz. He's 2-for-3, and that'll bring up Knox, 1-for-4 with a single. Fastball up on the first pitch. Check swing strike, 0-1. Change up and away. Popped up in front of the mound. Lauderbury off. Chance is there, and he'll put it away to end the inning. Good pitching from Chance. Bottom 8, it's 8-0. Fair, Donovan, and Beerson due up. There's Landon Fair, 0-for-1 today. Came on as part of a double switch a few innings ago. Heater up and away is high from Ortiz, ball 1. High again with it, 2-0 the count to Fair. Slider away, pulled down the left field line, and that is going to get out of play. 2-1. Fastball down the way, chopped to second. Charging is Knox, barehanded the first, 1 down. Now to bring up Donovan, catcher 2-for-3 today with 2 singles. High pitch active for him. Flew out to right field last time up as he takes a fastball up the knees, 0-1. Fastball up is chased, 0-2. Fastball up and in, chopped to shortstop. Torrens to her left. Makes the play, 2 down. Next up, Beerson, 1 for 3 with a single. Heater up and away high, ball 1. Check swing away on the slider, 2-0. Fastball up and in. 1 hopper to Knox. He'll make the play to first. 1-2-3 inning for Ortiz in the 8th. To the 9th, it's still 8-0. Torrens, Dexteris, and Biggs do up against Lauderbury. Here's Torrens, 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Specialist active again. Fastball away, line to short. Gold there, backhands it cleanly on the liner, 1 down. Next up, Dexteris, a switch hitter, 1 for 2 with a single, 2 walks today and an RBI on 1 of those walks. Change up away, check swing strike, 0-1. Fastball down and in. Chased and grounded to short, charging his Gold, will barehand it to first, 2 down. Base is empty for Biggs, 2 for 4 with a 2-run homer last time up. He's also singled today. Specialist active against him as well. He's locked in though. Slider down and in. Misses, ball 1, just inside. Fastball middle plate, line to center field. Bolter giving chase to the warning track, makes the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Lauderbury. Bottom 9, it's 8-0. Stiffner, Hinton, Gould. And then I believe it is pitcher slot due up 4th. Stiffner leading off, 0 for 3 today for Theodore. Trying to find something here in the 9th. Fastball away, misses from Ortiz. Ball 1, who's now up over 80 pitches on the day. Curveball in the dirt, 2-0. Fastball away, fouled off, 2-1. Fastball away, chased it, 2-2. Fastball down and in, grounded up the middle. Diving is Torrens to make the stop. She'll fire to first. Just late, that's an infield single for Stiffner. He's 1 for 4. That'll bring up Hinton, 1 for 3 with a single. Curveball inside, misses, ball 1. Fastball away, check swing, 2-0. Runner goes. Heater up and in, strike called, throw down by Swanson. Just late, stolen base for Stiffner. Stiffner's 2nd steal of the season. He is 2 for 3 on attempts, and that'll activate RBI man for Hinton. 2-1 and count to him. Fastball middle in is popped up to right field. That's not going to get it done. LeBoink in. 1 down. LeBoink has the best arm in the outfield, so I'm not testing that crap. Gold up next, 1 for 3 today with a single. Singled last time at the plate. Curveball away, grounded to second, 1 hopper. Knocks to first on the fielder's choice. 2 down is Stiffner to third. Pitcher slot due up next. We will pinch hit for Lauderbury, who actually pitched quite well today. Very proud of him. Giving Chance a chance. And we will turn it over to Antonio Lavo, the backup first baseman. 231 average on the year, a homer, 3 RBIs for Lavo as he looks to get a run in. Curveball away, misses, ball 1 as he is also our last out. Heater inside, 1-1 to count. Forkball hangs, line to right center, that is down, and that'll be extra bases for Lavo as we break the shutout with a 2 down in the 9th. That is an RBI double for Lavo. It is 8-1, Heaters on the board. Lavo's 4th RBI of the year, and that'll bring up Murky Nubswubbles. Flew out to deep right center last time up. He's 0 for 1. Ortiz staying out there to try and get the complete game at least. Heater at the knees, 0-1. Curveball hangs, line at the middle, base hit for Nubswubbles. Lavo coming around third, he'll hold, as Wynn has a decent arm, and Lavo has no speed. First and third, 2 down for Bolter, 1 for 3 with a single. A stealer will activate for Nubswubbles, and that'll do it for Ortiz. Is coming out of the bullpen as right-hander Tats Balfour to try and get the last out of the game. Balfour on the year, 0-1. He has a 3.72 ERA and a 1.14 WHIP. 7 appearances on the year. He's given up 5 runs, only 4 of them earned. 9 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 6 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Batting average against 147 for Tats. Very good year for him. Runner goes on the first pitch. Fastball's high. Stealer active for Nubswubbles. He'll beat the throw to second. Murky's first successful steal of the year. He's 1 for 1. 1 of the count here to Bolter. Curveball at the knees, line at the middle, base hit for Bolter, and that'll get 1 run in. Coming around as well is going to be Nubswubbles. Throw in is late. It's a 2-run single. 8-3. Heaters make it a 5-run deficit. Landon Ferret next. He's 0 for 2. Runner goes on the first pitch. Heater inside, misses. Called a strike. Throw down is late. Bolter steals second. His second steal of the day. He's 7 for 7. 0-1 the count to Fair. Fastball down and in, chopped up the middle. Torrens dives, makes the stop. Fires to first. In time to get Fair, and that will end the game. Heaters, though, do rally in the 9th to get 3 runs and avoid being shut out. But we lose for another game. That's, I believe, our 5th loss in a row. 8-3 the final here in Game 1 of the doubleheader. Majority of our hits there came in the last inning, so not really too worried about it. Batting line for the Beals, everybody got a hit today except Johnson, Swanson, and Balfour, who did not bat. RBIs today, 3-run homer for Billy LeBoink, 2-run homer for Buster Biggs, solo homer for Bertha Banks, solo home run, first of the career of Hayden Wynn, and also an RBI walk for Hanley Dexterez. On the other side for us, RBIs today, 2 for Volt Bolter on a single, and Lavo and pinch hit RBI double. Hitless today were Rufo, base, and as well as Landon Fair and Jamison Cole. Pitching lines, Ortiz gets the win, 1 out of way from a complete game. He goes 8 2/3, 9 hits, 3 earned runs, a strikeout. He gets the quality start, 2-1 on the year now. Balfour gets the last out, giving up a hit. On the other side, Jamison Cole only 5 innings for the rookie, giving up 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 2 home runs. He falls to 1-1 on the year, and he probably won't be back for year number 2 based on how poorly he pitched this season. Huckenduck goes 2 innings in relief in his debut, giving up 4 hits, a walk, a strikeout, 2 earned runs, 2 homers, and 3 earned runs. Chance Lauderbury, the long reliever, actually did quite well. 2 innings, 1 hit given up. Player of the game, Billy LeBoink for the 3-run homer, followed by Buster Biggs with the 2-run homer, and Beavis Ortiz with his almost complete game. And that'll do it for Game 1 of the doubleheader. We got one more coming at you here right after it. We're taking on the Beals again. I don't believe we even need to so many games in between. I'm not making any roster moves here. I'm just chugging right along. Let's go ahead and have a look around the league, see what moves were made real quick. Let's see. Rafael Gonzola, the backup first baseman for the Overdogs, is released for rookie second baseman Hal Moreno. Loivo loses 8 arm. It's alright, he's a first baseman. Sandcats get Carlton Starr, our former shortstop, as they cut Hercules Bentley. Interesting move. I might be interested in Hercules. Armando Riley, the rookie left fielder, is signed to the Platypi. They cut Sky Rodriguez. Ooh, Rodriguez killed us this year. I like. Jamison Cole gets +1 velocity. Too late, buddy. Then loses 5 junk, and that's why. And Franco Ariano, the rookie first baseman, is picked up by the Beals as they cut first baseman Ruby Green. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Well, the Beals are making a playoff push, so that does make sense. I'm going to go star these guys because a lot of these guys I actually like. I like Hercules Bentley. Ruby Green is a bit of hit or miss for me. She's a good RBI pinch hitter, but that's about it. So I probably won't go after her. But Sky Rodriguez, the way she was hitting against us, I got to have her on the team. And they'll be easy signings for the free agency. I love that. Oh, that's awesome. They just did us a favor. Never thought the CPU would do that for us, but they just did. Alright. Let's go ahead and give you player developments, and then we'll go ahead and jump into the next game here real quick. We can afford this now for Fuller, surprisingly. I'm not going to give it to him, though, just because he might not be here next year, so there's no point in upgrading him. This is a dumb one. That's a dumb one. That one will be here next time. This is a good one for gold. I was going to get this one. He's going to get the 2 contact here, up to 70, and 1 fielding to 72. Not bad. And Hinton, this will be here next time as well. But those 2 are very good upgrades, very cheap as well. And you know what, why not? Let's give it to Fuller. See if it'll improve his confidence. +4 junk to 87. Does not get the K-Man. That would have made him absolutely dominant. Alright, let's go. Next up is game. We are playing against the Beavles again in the second half of the doubleheader. On the mound for the 8-6 Beavles is Fran Japani, 0-1 with a 7.79 ERA and a 1.62 whip. And on the mound for us is left-hander Bishop Fuller. 2-1 with a 4.26 ERA and a 1.16 whip. We'll come in on a 5-game losing streak here as we're 5-8 on the year. Lineup we'll send out there looks like this. I'm going to give Nubs Wobbles the start because Rufo's clearly not hitting, so. Yeah, this is a shitty lineup. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, leading off at shortstop is Jesus Gold, followed by Mantonio Lavo in left field. He'll bat second. Stiffner at third base bats third. Hinton at first, he'll bat fourth. Nubs Wobbles in right will bat fifth. Hard at catcher will bat sixth. G on base at second will bat seventh. Bolter locked in center will bat eighth. And Fuller on the mound batting 9. Let's go. Alright, let's see how this goes. B-Wolves did make a roster move between the two games, so we'll see how their new acquisition does. I believe that is Franco Ariano. Got rid of Ruby Green, so we'll see how that works out for him. Alrighty, game 2 of the doubleheader. Here we go. Have a look at the lineup for the B-Wolves here. It is almost the exact same as the first game. Only changes are Kingman is now at first base, which moves Dexteras to third. So Bertha Banks is out of the lineup today. And Steve Monstour, the backup catcher, is getting the start over Johnson Swanson, who is tense. On the mound is Bishop Fuller, our de facto ace at this point. Fuller 2-1 with a 4.26 ERA and a 1.16 whip. 3 starts, he's gone 19 innings, giving up 9 earned runs, 20 hits, 2 walks, 4 homers, and 25 strikeouts. Batting average against .270 on the year. Fuller ready, here we go. Fastball down and in is low, about 1. Curveball at the knees, grounded to short. Gould there for it, makes the play, 1 down. Next up is Gina Torrens, hitting .385, 2 homers, 9 RBIs, so she's locked in, playing shortstop today again. Two-seamer at the knees, fouled off, 0-1. Fastball inside, grounded up the middle, base dives, out of his reach to center, and that's a base hit. Torrens on with 1 down, as she already stole 2 bases in the first game. Dexter is up next, hitting .333 with a homer, 3 RBIs. Pick off to first, nothing doing. Slider away, strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer at the knees, check swing low, 1-1. Pick off first, nothing doing. Change it down and away, chopped in front of the plate. Fuller there for it, bare hands to first, 2 down. Torrens to second, and that'll bring up Biggs, left fielder, hitting .351 with 4 homers, 12 RBIs on the year. Hit a 2-run homer in the first game. Fastball down and away, strike called, 0-1. Curveball down and in, fouled off, 0-2. Two-seamer up and in, high and inside, 1-2 the count. Slider up and away, swing through it, strike 3, first punch up for Fuller, and that ends the inning. Bottom 1, it's scoreless. Gould, Lavo, and Stiffner do up against Japani. There's Jesus Gould hitting .348, 2 homers, 5 RBIs on the air, as he'll lead off for us. Against Fran Japani, the right-hander. Fran on the air, 0-1. She has a 7.79 ERA and a 1.62 whip. 3 appearances. She's given up 15 earned runs. Only 17 in the third innings pitched, so under 6 innings to start again. 21 hits, 7 walks, 3 homers, and 17 strikeouts. Her batting average against is .288. Curveball, slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Fastball's low, 1-1. Change up middle of the plate, fouled off by Gould, 1-2. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Picked by Monstour, he'll fire to first, 1 down. Next up is Lavo, the left fielder, hitting .259 with a homer, 4 RBIs on the year. He had a pinch hit RBI double in the 9th inning of the first game. Gets the start today over Beerson as that slider hangs on the first pitch, 0-1. Fastball up and away is lined to left, sinking quickly. Biggs there for it, though, 2 down. That'll bring up third baseman Theodore Stiffner, 1 for 4 in the first game. And .391 with 4 homers and 14 RBIs. Slider away misses, ball 1. Heater away misses, 2-0. Fastball at the knees, driven by Stiffner, the right center field. Hit pretty well as that's carrying to the deepest part of the park. And running it down at the tip is Wynn as he'll avoid crashing into the wall. 1-2-3 inning there for Japani to the second. LeBoink, Kingman, and Wynn do up against Fuller. There's LeBoink hitting .267, 2 homers, 13 RBIs on the year for the right fielder. He had a big 3-run homer in the first game, which really put the game out of reach in the 5th inning. Fastball up the knees, grounded up the middle, base hit for LeBoink. He's on with a leadoff single here in the second. Kobe Kingman up next. Rookie first baseman sat out game 1 to fix his mojo. He's hitting .227 on the year. 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Curveball up the knees, check swing strike called, 0-1. Fastball up and in, ripped up the middle, base hit for Kingman as that's into left center. Cut off by Bolter, so that saves extra bases, thankfully. First and second, none down for Hayden Wynn. Rookie center fielder hit his first home run in the First career home run in the first game of the doubleheader, hitting .286 with a homer and an RBI. Power versus lefty active here against Fuller. Change up at the knees, popped up behind the mound. Infield fly is called. Fuller now coming in a step to the right of the mound. Makes the catch, one down. Next up, catcher Steve Monstour. Back up getting the start today over Johnson Swanson, who was tense after the first game. .381 average, 2 RBIs on the season. Two-seamer middle of the plate. Blew it by Monstour, 0-1. Slider middle in. Check swing strike, 0-2. Change up down in the way. Grounded to short, charging his goal to flip the second one. Base the first, double play, and Fuller gets out of the jam. Nice play. Bottom two were scoreless. Hinton, Nubs Wobbles, and Hart due up against Japani. Here's Alan Hinton, first baseman leading off, hitting .351 with 4 homers, 9 RBIs on the year. Change up in there at the knees, 0-1. Check swing high on the heater, 1-1. Heater in there, 1-2. Slider up and away, swung through it, strike 3. First punch out for Japani is Hinton now tense. 1 down, and now to bring up right fielder Murky Nubs Wobbles, hitting .500 on the year. 1 for 2 as a pinch hitter in the first game. Change up at the knees, 0-1. Or fastball, whatever. Fastball away, misses, 1-1. Fastball up and away, fouled off. 1-2 the count to Murky. Change up away, fouled off, 1-2. Fastball away, fouled off, 1-2. Fastball away, chopped to short. Charging his Torrance, she'll barehand it. In time to get Nubs Wobbles. 2 down as Japani locked in. Out of ramp catcher Hank Hart. Rookie sat out the first game to rest. He's hitting .333 with 4 RBIs on the season. Fastball in there at the knees, 0-1. Fastball down, pulled foul, 0-2. Curveball inside, grounded to second, backhanded by Knox. He'll make the play, 1-2-3 inning for Japani. To the third, we're scoreless. Japani, Knox, and Torrens due up against Fuller. Here's Japani, locked in after its 2 3-up, 3-down innings, hitting .286 with 2 RBIs on the season. Two-seamer up on the first pitch, blew it by her, 0-1. Fastball up, high, 1-1. Ball down and in the dirt, 2-1. Two-seamer down and in, line up the middle, base hit for Japani. Leadoff woman on again in the third inning for the B-Wolves. Here's Knox, 0-1. Change it down on the first pitch is low, ball 1. Fastball down in the way, strike called, 1-1. Slider down and in, grounded up the middle, base to his right backhands, flips the second 1, gold to first, double play. Back-to-back innings with him. 2 down, bases empty for Torrens, 1 for 1 with a single. Fastball up on the first pitch is high, chased anyway, 0-1. Curveball down and in, chased at 0-2. Slider away, lined in the right center, that's extra bases as that's going to go all the way to the ball. Giving Chase's Bolter as he'll run it down and get it in. It is a 2-out double for Torrens as she's in scoring position for Hanley Dexterez. Dexterez 0-1 today, looking to drive in a run. First pitch curveball down and in the dirt. Good block by Hank Hart, ball 1. Fastball down, off the glove, runner going for third. Nope, she thought better of it. 2-0 the count to Dexterez. Change up away, check swing strike, 2-1. You see me down in the way, line down the right field line, that is foul though. 2-2 the count as Tough Out activates for Nubs Wobbles. Slider down and in, fouled off, 2-2. Fastball up and in, high, full count. Change up away, outside ball 4. First walk for Fuller today as he carefully pitched around Dexterez. Runners at the core, first and second, 2 down for Biggs. He's 0-1. Slider away, outside, ball 1. Fastball up and away, outside as well, 2-0. Change it low, misses, 3-0. Curveball down and in. Strike called. 3-1. Two-seamer middle in. Strike called. Full count. Runners go with the pitch here. Fastball up and in. Misses ball 4. Back-to-back walks for Fuller. Bases loaded. 2 down for LeBoink. 1 for 1 with the single. Slider away in the first pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Fastball away. Strike called. 1-1. Change it down and in. Chop to second, charging his base. He'll barehand at the first. In time as Fuller escapes a bases loaded jam in the third. Bottom 3 were scoreless. Base, Bolter, and Fuller do up. Here's D on base. Second baseman hitting .234 with a homer, 2 RBIs. He went 0 for 2 in the first game and then was subbed off for Landon Fair. Heater in there for a strike, 0-1. Low heater misses, 1-1. Chased it high, 1-2. Fastball up and in, chopped up the middle. Knocks there for it behind the bag, fires the first. In time to get Dion, 1 down. Next up is Bolter. Center fielder locked in, hitting .392. 6 RBIs on the air for Bolt. Had a 2 RBI single at the end of the first game. Strike called, 0-1. Strike in there, 0-2. Tough out activates for Bolter. Curveball down, blooped into center field, base hit for Bolt. He'll be on with 1 down in the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher slot. There's Bishop Fuller hitting .286. No homers or RBIs on the air. Bunt shown. Bunt is successful as it drops in front of Japani. She'll fire to first, 2 down. Bolter in scoring position here for Gold, who's 0 for 1 with the RBI chance. Jesus looking to deliver. Change up in there low, ball 1. Slider inside misses 2-0. Don't hang it, Japani. Joe check swing off the catcher's glove. Thankfully, it didn't get far enough away for Bolter to move up. 3-0 the count, though, for Gold. Held up on the check swing. Slider outside, ball 4. First walk from Japani. First and second now, 2 down for Lavo. 0 for 1. Flew out the left his first time up. Slider away, misses, ball 1. Fastball down and in, line at the middle, base hit for Lavos. That's into center. Coming around third is Bolter. He's going to try and score. Throw in is late. It's an RBI single for Lavo. 1-0 Heaters. We actually have a lead. First time today in the doubleheader. Stiffner up next, 0 for 1. Fastball away, misses. Ball 1 as Japani's no longer locked in. Changeup in there at the knee. Oh, fastball at the knee. Sorry, 1-1. Looked like a changeup. Fastball up and in, chopped in the hold of short. Backhanded by Torrens, not in time to second. Everybody's safe, infield single. Bases loaded, 2 down for Hinton, who's tense. Struck out his first time up. He is 0 for 1 today, but he has RBI man active. Let's see what he does. Heater up and away, misses, ball 1. Heater up, strike called, 1-1. Heater away, strike called, 1-2. Curveball away, skied by Hinton to right center field, and that's going to hang up for a win. They'll make a catch to end the inning. We only get 1 run, but could have been more. To the 4th, it is 1-0. Kingman, Wynn, and Monstor do up. Lavo drives in the run on a single. Kingman leading off, 1 for 1 today with a single. Slider away in the first pitch is outside, check swing, ball 1. Fastball down and away, chopped in front of the plate, foul, 1-1. Curveball up and in, line to left center, the right center, that is down for a hit. Another single for Kingman, he's 2 for 2. Win up next, 0 for 1 today with Powers left-hander active. Popped out behind the mound his first time up, curveball away, strike called, 0-1. Fastball inside, strike called, 0-2. Change up and in, inside, 1-2. Slider away, in the dirt, 2-2. Fastball at the knees, line at the middle, base hit. First and second now with none down. Heaters in business, Beagles in business again. Here's Von Store, catcher 0 for 1. Got in there to a double play his first time up. Change up is low, ball 1. Fastball ways fouled off, 1-1. Slider down and in, low, 2-1. Fastball away. Strike. Ooh, outside. 3-1. Thought it was a strike. Curveball inside. High, ball 4. Third walk for Fuller today. Bases loaded. For Japani. 1-for-1 with a single. Two-seamer down and in. Low, ball 1. Fastball middle of the plate. Japani pops it up. Shallow right. Hitting out for it. First baseman there. Infield fly called. And that is going to leave the bases loaded with 1 down. Next up is Knox, 0 for 2. Fastball down and away. Grounded up the line. Foul on the first base side. 0-1. Slider up. High. 1-1. Curveball down. Fouled off. 1-2 the count. Two-seamer up and away. High. 2-2. Four-seamer down and away. Chop foul. We'll do it again. Still 2-2. Change up inside. Grounded to third. Stiffner fields at the second. 1. Base to first. Around the horn double play as Fuller gets out of a bases loaded jam again. Bottom 4. It's 1-0. That's the third double play the B-Wolves have hit into today. Nubs wobbles. Hart and base do up. Here's Nubs wobbles. 0 for 1 today. Slider at the knees. 0-1. Heater away. 1-1. Fastball up. Hard chopper to second. Backhanded by Knox. 1 down. Next up is Hank Hart, who's 0 for 1 today. Fastball at the knees. 0-1. Change up low. 1-1. Fastball at the knees. Grounded up the middle. 1 hopper to Torrens to her left. She'll make the play. 2 down. Next up is Dion base. 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to second his first time up. Change up in the dirt. Ball 1. Heater low. 2-0. Chased it in the dirt on the heater. 2-1. Fastball up. Chop to first. Kingman up the line. Makes the play himself. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Japani. To the 5th. It's 1-0. Torrens, Dexteras, and Biggs do up. Here's Torrens. 2 for 2 today. Double and a single. First pitch curveball down and in. Low, ball 1. Two-seamer up and away. Strike called. 1-1. Slider down. In the dirt. 2-1. Fastball middle of the plate. Line to left center field. Hit pretty well. Lavo's not going to get there as that's down for extra bases again for Torrens. Her third hit today. She is 3 for 3, and that is her second double. Next up, Dexteras. 0 for 1 with the walk last time up. Fastball away, and the first pitch is outside. Ball 1. Change up and in is high. 2-0. Curveball middle in is fouled off. 2-1. Slider middle away. Lined foul. Out of play on the right side. 2-2. Tough out activates for Dexteras. Two-seamer down and in. Chop to third. Stiffner over. No one covering third. He'll fire to first. 1 down. Fielder's choice there allows Torrens to advance to third, and that'll bring up Biggs. 0 for 1 with a walk last time up as well. Fastball inside. Fouled off. 0-1. Two-seamer up and away. High. 1-1. Curveball down and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Slider down and in. Low. 2-2. Two-seamer down and away. Check swing's called. Strike 3 at the knees. Second punch up for Fuller today. 2 down. That'll bring up LeBoink. 1 for 2 with a single. Slider up and in. Ripped by LeBoink to left center field. That was a mistake pitch as that's up in the zone. Second homer of the doubleheader for Billy LeBoink. And that puts the B-Wolves on the board here. It is 2-1. I believe that's his third of the year. Yep. LeBoink up to 15 RBIs now. 2 for 1 B-Wolves lead. And that'll bring up Kingman. Kobe's 2 for 2 today. 2 singles. Fastball away. Outside on the check swing. Ball 1. Curveball down and in is inside and low. 2-0. Seamer middle of the plate. Ripped hard and foul. 2-1. Slider middle in. Misses. 3-1. Fastball away. Ball 4 outside. 4th walk today for Fuller. That'll bring up Hayden Wynn. 1 for 2 day for the rookie. He's singled. Fuller now tense. Change up at the knees. Fouled off. Foul to play on the left side. 0-1. Fastball inside misses. 1-1. Slider down and in. Low. 2-1. Fastball up. That's high. 3-1. Curveball up and away. Check swing strike. Full count. Tough out active. Runners go with the pitch. Change up in there. Popped up in front of the mound. Hart coming out for it. He's there. Bank puts it away to end the inning, but the B-Wolves take the lead on the 2-run homer by Billy LeBoink. 2-1 to the bottom of the fifth. Bolter, Fuller, and Gold due up. Fuller's coming out this at bat. He's already up 90 pitches, so he's done. Too many walks, Bishop. Too many walks. Bolter leading off. Center fielder 1 for 1 today with a single. He's locked in against the locked-in Japani. Heater high, ball 1. High again with the heater, 1-1. That's in the zone this time. Slider down and in, strike called, 1-2. Tough out active for Bolter. Slider up and in, fisted up the middle. Picked out of the air by Torrens, 1 down. Fuller do up next, we will pinch hit for him. Sack bunted his first time up, so no official at bat today. He's going to come out after 5 innings, giving up 9 hits, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts, and 2 earned runs on a home run by LeBoink, in line for the loss. But he does get through 5 innings at least. Coming off the bench to pinch hit is going to be shortstop Jamie Pollard. He'll get the at-bat. Rookie hitting 200 on the year. We're now playing game 1. Fastball up and in for a strike, going 1. Slider inside, strike called, 0-2. Curveball down in the way is popped up to the left of the mound for us. Right for Japani. She'll make the catch with 2 down. Base is empty for Gold, 0-1 with the walk. Last time up. Heater up and in high, ball 1. Chase to change up inside, 1-1. Bad pitch to swing at there. Fastball down at the knees, line to right center. That is down for a base hit. And that's going to roll all the way to the wall as Gold's going to have extra bases. Wynn cuts it off just before the wall. 2-out double for Gold as he's in scoring position for the second batter, which is Antonio Lebo. 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI today. Heater up and in, misses inside. Ball 1. Slider inside is fisted shallow right center. Out for it, Knox. He'll make a catch and that'll end the inning. We are going to sub off Pollard here. I will not leave him in. We are going to go to left-handed specialist Nebula Piddlestick out of the bullpen. To the 6th, it's 2-1. Monstour, Japani, and Knox do up against Piddlestick. There is Monstour of 1 today with a walk. Specialist active against the backup catcher. Piddlestick's a lefty. Nebula on the year, 1-0. She got the win last time she pitched. 4.09 ERA and a 1.45 whip. 5 games appeared in. She's given up 5 earned runs, 11 innings pitched, 11 hits, 5 walks, 3 homers, and 6 strikeouts. Batting average against .262. Fastball down and in on the first pitch. Low, ball 1. Ball down and in. Strike called, 1-1. Slider down in the way. Chased it, 1-2. Fastball inside. Blew it by him. Strike 3 called on the check swing. First punch up for Piddlestick. 1 down. That'll bring up Fran Japani. 1 for 2 today with a single. Slider up on the first pitch. Driven by Japani to right center field. Hit pretty well. Nubs wobbles at the wall. Leaps out of his reach. That's a home run. Fran Japani helps her own cause with her first homer of the season. And that makes it a 3-1 Wolves lead here in the 6th. Knocks up next. 0 for 3 today. Intense. Fastball up in the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Curveball down and in. Fouled off. 0-2. Slider away. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Punch out for Piddlestick, her second. 2 down, and that'll bring up Torrens. 3 for 3 today with 2 doubles and a single. Specialist active again. Heater away in the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Slider away. Outside. 1-1. Curveball up and in is high. 2-1. Fastball middle away. Line at the middle. Base hit for Torrens. Her 4th hit today. She's 4 for 4. Second single for her. 2 down. Runner first for Dexter is 0 for 2 with a walk. Fastball down and away. Runner goes on the first pitch. Throw down by Hart. Perfect in time to nail Torrens, and that's her first time she's caught this year. To the bottom of the sixth, it's 3-1. Stiffner, Hinton, and Nubs Wibbles due up. Home run for Japani in that inning. Here's Stiffner, 1 for 2 with a single. Change away, strike called, 0-1. Slider away is chopped to first, charging his Kingman. He'll barehanded himself, 1 down. Next up is Hinton, 0 for 2 today. He's tense. Flew out with base loaded last time up. Slider inside, strike called, 0-1. Change fastball inside, 0-2. Slider at the knees, chopped at the middle, base hit for Hinton. His first hit today, he's 1 for 3. Puts him back to neutral, now to bring up Nubs Wubbles, 0 for 2 today. Or no, it won't, but, you know. Fastball up and in is high, ball 1. Fastball up and in, line in the hole to short, over the diving Torrens, base hit for Murky. His first hit today, he's 1 for 3. First and second now with 1 down as the Heaters have the go-ahead run at the plate. Here's Hank Hart. Catcher's 0 for 2 today, tying run at first. Fastball up high, ball 1. Fastball up and away, bloop to short. Leaping as Torrens make a nice catch, 2 down. Everybody's safe. Next up, base, 0 for 2 today. Big spot for Dion. Let's see if he can come through. Change up away, strike called, 0-1. Fastball away, chased it, 0-2. Change up down, pulled foul, 0-2. Slider up and away, pulled by base to left center field, sinking quickly. Biggs will get there, and that will end the inning. To the 7th, it's 3-1. Dexteras, Biggs, and LeBoink due up. Here's Dexteras, 0 for 2 with a walk today. First pitch, curveball down and in. Line to short. Gould dives off his glove, and that'll be a single for Dexteras. Good effort by Jesus. He just couldn't secure it. Leadoff man on in the 7th for the B-Wolves. Here's LeBoink, or Biggs, 0 for 2 with the walk. Specialist active against him here. Fastball inside, blew it by him, 0-1. Ball down and in, chopped to second, base to his left, flips to second, 1. Gould to first, double play, 4th double play the B-Wolves have hit into today. 2 down, and that'll bring up LeBoink, 2 for 3 today with a 2-run homer last time up. He's also singled. First pitch, curveball down and in, check swing low, ball 1. Fastball up, check swing strike called, 1-1. Slider away, chopped up the middle, base to his right, backhands it cleanly to first. That ends the inning as Piddlestick gets through the 7th. Bottom 7, it's 3-1. Bolter due up, then Piddlestick and Gould as we will pinch hit. Here's Bolter, 1 for 2 today with a single as he's locked in. Grounded out last time up. Fastball high, ball 1. Fastball up and away, fouled off, 1-1. Changeup hangs, ripped foul, 1-2 the count as tough out activates for Bolter. Fastball middle plate, line at the middle, base hit for Bolter. His second hit today, he's 2 for 3. Pitcher slot due up next. We will pinch hit for Piddlestick. Coming off the bench is going to be going to give it to left fielder Olaf Bierson. Olaf went 1 for 4 in the first game with a single. Fastball up in the first pitch, blew it by him, 0-1. Pick off to first, Bolter back safely. Fastball up and in, turned down by Bierson and cracked the left center field, hit very well carrying. Fireball coming at you into the B-Wolves bullpen as she left the fastball up, and Bierson ties it with 1 swing of the bat as that's a 2-run shot. First homer of the year for Olaf Bierson, and we are all knotted up at 3. Jesus Gould up next, 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. Giovanni no longer locked in. Fastball low, ball 1. Fastball down, fouled off. 1-1. Chased it up and in, 1-2 the count. Curveball down in the way, line to short. Easy play for Torrens, 1 down. Next up is Lavo, 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. Is coming out of the bullpen is rookie reliever Katie Hurst, the right-hander. She was signed to replace closer Smack Avery earlier in the season. Hurst on the year, 2-1 with a 1.86 ERA and a 1.24 WHIP. 2 earned runs given up in 8 appearances, 1 save recorded. 9 2/3 innings pitched, 6 hits surrendered, 6 walks, 2 homers, and 8 strikeouts. Batting average against on the year for the rookie, 171. Curveball at the knees, line at the middle for Lavo, and that is a base hit. Lavo on with the 1-out single. He represents the go-ahead run, as that'll bring up the 3-hitter, Theodore Stiffner. Theodore 1 for 3 today with a single. Curveball low in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball up is popped up. Right to Monstour, he'll make the catch, 2 down. Next up, Allen Hinton, 1 for 3 with a single today. Still tense. Fastball low at the knees, strike called, 0-1. Curveball hangs, Hinton drives it right center field, hit pretty well, carrying well to the warning track. Fireball coming at you as it lands in the groundskeeper area there between the stands. 2-run homer for Allen Hinton as the rookie hits his 5th homer of the year, and now we take the lead. It is 5-3. You love to see it. Next up, Nubs wobbles 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball down and in, inside, ball 1. Heater inside, strike called, 1-1. Fastball way in the check swing, 2-1. Fastball down and in, chopped up the middle. Knocks their backhands it clean to the first, and that'll end the inning finally. But the Heaters get 2 2-run homers by the pinch hitter Olaf Bierson and Allen Hinton, the first baseman, as we deliver and take the lead 5-3 to the 8th. All right, word is coming out of the bullpen, but we do need to double switch here. I think I'm just... do I switch off late? I can't switch off Lavo or Hinton, though. I could switch off Nubs Wobbles, but I don't think I have anybody who could play right field. Give me a second. This is going to take some maneuvering. All right, I've got it. Okay, we're going to need to make 2 substitutions then. If that's the case, I will let Bierson stay off the field then. I think that'll be the smart move, and we do need to double switch though, damn it. Okay, yeah, okay, all right, we'll bring in Emma Word. We are going to take out Nubs Wobbles. To the 8th, we're up 5-3. Kingman, Wynn, and Monstour do up here. Kingman leads off 2 for 2, 2 singles and a walk. Emma Word on the air. Rookie has 0-1. She has a 5 ERA and a 1.56 whip. 8 runs given up, 5 earned in 5 appearances, 1 save, 9 innings pitched, 11 hits surrendered, 3 walks, 3 homers, and 7 strikeouts. Batting average against .297 on the year. We are going to need to switch Bierson with Lavo. And then we might have to take Lavo out, but he's been hitting well. I don't want to take him out. That's the problem. Stiffner, not so much. So we will switch off Teddy and Lavo. Lavo goes to first, Hinton to third, and we are going to put Ray's Rufo in right. All right, there we go. Word ready, here we go. Fastball inside, strike call, 0-1. Receiver down in the way, chased it outside, 0-2. Slider up and in, high, 1-2. Curveball down and in. Ground into the middle, pass base into right center. 3rd hit today for Kingman, he is 3 for 3. He's locked in. He'll be at first to lead off, and that'll bring up Wynn, 1 for 3 with a single. Pinch hitting for the rookie is newly acquired rookie first baseman Franco Ariano with RBI Man. No, wrong player. Sorry. Ruby Green was replaced. She had RBI Man. You see me down in the way. Check swing strike, 0-1. First career bat here for Ariano. Curveball down and in. Inside and low, 1-1. Fastball down in the way. Fouled off. 2-1-2 the count. Slider away, outside, 2-2. Fastball up and in, high, 3-2. Seamer away, line to first, right at Lavo. Unassisted double play for the first baseman's 5th double play the Beagles have hit into here in game 2. 2 down, and that'll bring up Monstour, 0 for 2 with a walk. Powers right-hander active here. Seamer down in the way is low, ball 1. Ball down and in is low, 2-0. Fastball down in the way. Chop to third. Hinton charges. He'll make the play to first. That ends the inning. Bottom 8. We're still up 5-3. Hart, Base, and Bolter do up. Give me 1 second, everybody. Hart leads off 0 for 3 today. Alrighty, and we're back. Sorry about that. Hart ready to go. Ariano stays in the game at third as Dexterous moves to center. Slider up and in, line by Hart to left center. That is down for a base hit. Hart's, I believe, second hit today. He's on to start the eighth. And now to bring up Dion base, 0-for-3 today in tenths. We are going to pinch hit for Dion. Going to bring Landon Fair in off the bench. Second baseman still hitless on the year. Slider outside from Hurst, misses, ball one. Curveball inside, misses, 2-0. Hurst now tenths. Fastball up, chop to second. Knox flips the second one, Torrens to first. Just late, fielder's choice for Fair. One down, here's Bolter, 2-for-3 day for the center fielder. Fastball inside, strike called, 0-1. Fastball down and in, broken back grounder to the mound. Hurst the second one, Torrens the first. Double, fielder's choice. Bolter beat it out. Pearson up next. He had a 2-run homer last time up as a pinch hitter, 1-for-1 today. Fastball middle of the plate, skied by Pearson into right field, hit pretty well. Retreating is LeBlanc to the wall, leaping. It's gone! Fireball coming at you in the first row. Olaf Pearson sneaks it over the right field wall for his second homer of the game, and that makes it 7-3. He snuck it over the wall. Gould up next, 1-for-3 with a double and a walk. Change it down in the way, pulled in the hole, backhanded by Torrens. She'll fire to first. In time to end the inning. To the ninth, we got 2 insurance runs off the bat of Pearson, his second homer of the game. 7-3 to the ninth. Hurst, Knox, and Torrens due up. Here's Hurst, pinch hitter coming for the rookie pitcher, I'm assuming. It is Johnson Swanson, the backup catcher. 10th hitting .222 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Fair will remain in the game at second base. Curveball down and in, chop to Hinton on the first pitch. He'll fire to first. 1 down. Next up is Knox, 0-for-4 day for the second baseman. He is tense. Fastball down and in. Strike called, 0-1. Curveball down and away. Chop to third. Hinton charges again. He'll make the play to first again. 2 down. Last chance for the Beals is Torrens. 4-for-4 today. 2 homers. 2 doubles. 2 RBIs. I'm sorry, I can't read. She's locked in. Slider down and in. Misses inside. Ball 1. Fastball away. Misses, 2-0. TC Mirror middle in. Strike called, 2-1. Fastball down in the way. Chopped in the hole to third. Hinton over for it. Fires. Just late. Infield single for Torrens. She is 5-for-5 as she beats it out with her great speed. Now to bring up Dexterous. 1-for-3 with a single and a walk. Try and extend the game any way you can. Curveball in the dirt. Bounces. Ball 1. TC Mirror down and in. Grounded to third. Hinton fields it cleanly. He'll fire to first. All 3 outs to third base in the ninth inning as the Heaters win game 2 of the doubleheader today. 7-3 the final score. Not bad. We had 3 late 2-run homers that sealed the deal for us. You love to see it. Our offense finally came alive, and we do end our losing streak after 5 losses. We do defeat the B-Wolves, putting a wrench in their playoff plans. Now, they can still make it if they win out, but they have to win their last game, basically. 5 hits today for Gina Torrens to pace the B-Wolves' office. They had 2-run homer from Billy LeBlanc and a home run from Fran Japani, the pitcher. Other than that, they didn't score. On our side, we had 2-run homers from Alan Hinton, 2 from pinch hitter Olaf Pearson, and we also had an RBI single from Antonio Leyva way back in the second inning. Pitching lines, Japani gets the quality start, 6 1/3 innings, 8 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, 2 homers, and 2 strikeouts and a home run given up. She stays at 0-1. Katie Hurst, the rookie reliever, will take the loss, the inning in 2/3, giving up 4 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 homers. She falls to 2-2 on the year. On our side, Fuller only goes 5 innings, not his best outing. 9 hits, 4 walks, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, and a home run. It's actually his second worst start of the year. His previous start before this was the worst. Piddlestick gets the win out of the bullpen as the rookie goes 2 innings, 3 hits, an earned run, 2 strikeouts, and a homer. She improves to 2-0. And Emma Word, the rookie, gets her second save of the year, going 2 innings, giving up 2 hits. Player of the game is Olaf Pearson for his 2 home runs, coming off the bench as a pinch hitter. Gina Torrens is the runner-up, going 5-for-5 with 2 doubles and 3 singles. And Billy LeBlanc is the third-place finisher with his 2-run homer. Not bad. Hey, we got a win. I didn't think we would, so that's pretty good. I will take that. That is a good win. That was a fun win, too. Love it. All right, let's go ahead and sim up to the next game here. We also have a couple of roster moves to look through. Let's see, Bolter loses 5 power, not ideal, but then again, he wasn't a power hitter to begin with, so it's okay. Base loses 2 contact, he's down to a B. Alright, no roster moves, okay. Alright, so we'll just sim up to the next game here. We'll then do player developments, set the lineup, and we'll give you a preview of next episode. Platypi win 3-2 over the Wide Loads as that locks up the division for them. The B-Wolves cannot catch them. Platypi are in the playoffs. Wide Loads win 8-3 over the Grapplers, knocking the Grapplers out of the playoffs. Overdogs win 8-2 over the Buzzards, so that knocks the Buzzards out of the playoffs as well. Sirloins win 4-3 and 10 over the Blowfish. Freebooters rally to beat the Herbisaurs 3-2 as they lock up the division as well. And the Blowfish win 4-2 over the Sirloins, and in the final game in the sim, Moose win an 11-6-5 over the Herbisaurs, as that might knock the Herbisaurs out of the playoffs. Either way, here's what we got going forward. B-Wolves are still mathematically in. They need to win their last game in order to secure it. If they do that, they will beat the Playa Jacks into the playoffs for the final spot. And then they will also knock out the Crocs and Buzzards because they can't do any better than 8 wins. For us, our playoff lives are over, unfortunately. We did not get the sweep today, which would have kept us in it. We're at negative 10 run differential as well, so we probably wouldn't make it anyway. So we're just going to play the last 2 games next episode just to get the season over with, and then the episode after that will be the off season. Alright, preview for next episode. We're taking on the division-leading Platypi, who are already in the playoffs. They beat us, I believe, in the doubleheader earlier this year. I think they either split that with us. I remember that. They split that with us. 10-4 in the year, they come in with Rusty Nozzle on the hill. He beat us in the second half of that doubleheader. 1-1 with a 3.26 ERA and a 0.93 whip. And on the mound for us is Air Lovestone, the rookie, 1-0 with a 5.40 ERA and a 2.20 whip. Player development options here. Let's go ahead and have a look. I like this one for Pollard. Dumb one, really dumb one. Ooh, chance to improve his arm. That'll be here next time. Alright, so we're getting this one for Hinton and this one for Pollard. Both of them are good, cheap upgrades here. 1 speed and 3 fielding for Hinton. Makes him a little bit better there at first. And Pollard gets the 2 contact. That's good, up to 54. 1 fielding up to 96. Very good. A little bit better on the bench there. Let's set the lineup here and call it a day. Lineup for the first game next episode against the Platypi will be like this. Gould leading off at short, followed by Stiffner at third. Beerson locked in left field, he'll bat third. Hinton at first in the cleanup slot. Rufo Tense in right field will bat fifth. Hart at catcher will bat 6th. Bolter in center locked in will bat 7th. Dion Base at second will bat 8th. He is still tense. And batting 9th will be the pitcher, Air Lovestone. And that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you for sticking around if you made it this deep. We split with the B-Wolves today, lost the first game, won the second game. We're already out of the playoff hunts. We'll just do the last 2 games next episode to get the season over with. Tune in next time for the regular season finale, and I'll catch y'all in that one. If you haven't already, hit the follow button down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch in the description below. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.